Police arrested dozens of people at pro-Palestinian demonstrations at Yale and NYU yesterday as the war in Gaza reverberates throughout campuses here in the U.S. The crackdown comes after more than 100 pro-Palestinian demonstrators were arrested at Columbia University last week. And the school's president is allowing hybrid classes for the rest of the semester, meaning people can choose to attend virtually. Many Jewish students are expressing fear for their personal safety after alleged incidents of anti-Semitism, which President Biden condemned yesterday.
I condemn the anti-Semitic protests. That's why I've set up a program to deal with that. I also condemn those who don't understand what's going on with the Palestinians.
All right, so Meg Oliver is joining us now to talk a little bit more about the situation on these college campuses. Meg, you've spoken to students on campuses about the protests. What did they tell you about these alleged incidents of anti-Semitism?
Anne-Marie, good to see you. Yes, we were at Columbia University yesterday, and it was a pretty surreal scene, pretty quiet in some pockets of campus where students were going in and out. You can only go onto campus if you have a student ID or if you're a staff member, so they have closed that down. And then just, within a stone's throw, there's a lot of protesters outside the gates. Inside the media, we were let in for about an hour and a half, up to 2 hours, and we wanted to talk to students in that encampment. The pictures that you're seeing right there on your screen, a lot of them wouldn't talk to us. We had to talk just to a media representative who said that they are there. They want the university to stop funding companies that supply weapons to Israel. We talked to some Jewish students who are too scared to go on campus because of some of these anti-Semitic incidents that have happened. We also talked to some people who were just going in and out of campus, and they were pretty annoyed that they are now having to go to school online, all remote. And one person told me, we pay this ridiculous amount of tuition, and now we're not even in class. There are so many different viewpoints when you're at the campus and listening to different people. We also saw faculty members walk out yesterday. We know that there is a resolution from the University Senate. They could vote on that as early as Wednesday to censure the president. That would be largely symbolic. They don't have the authority to remove the president. But at the same time, there are faculty members who support Columbia's president. So there are a lot of mixed views, a lot of mixed feelings out there, Anne-Marie.
Certainly. And this is just Columbia. We're seeing similar scenes, across the country. Meg, thank you very much.